FloWaste has an accompanying dashboard to be able to leverage your data that is streaming through our ML pipeline. So once you are able to partner with us and we are able to install the hardware on site, all of the data that will stream through that hardware will then go up to our cloud, and our cloud will push that data through our ML pipeline. And then from that processed data, we're able to pull it into this dashboard so that you, as the user or the end user, will be able to see the data in real time and be able to prioritize and personalize how that data will be shown to you through our dashboard here. So based on this dashboard, you as an organization will have the ability to be able to add different users to this dashboard, and each user will have a personalized dashboard for their needs. For example, maybe you want to be able to show your head chef which food waste is of utmost priority, but you want to be able to silo certain data, let's say monthly revenue, from them. Then you're able to do that because you're able to personalize which users will be able to see which data. And of course, the dashboard of the chef will be different based compared to the dashboard of a manager because they are prioritizing different types of data. Maybe that manager or the person's taking stock of inventory is really just looking into inventory and prices compared to food waste or compared to delivery arrival of ingredients, right? So with this system, you're as a user, you're even able to personalize your own dashboard because firstly, you're able to move what these things that are called cards, and then you're able to resize it um, based on how you want to be looking at your own dashboard. So, and even within these cards, you're able to interact with it, whether it's a time series, being able to see the dates, whether it's a pie chart, being able to see what the underlying data or information is in that, or whether it's these tables that will be showing you the bare bones of what is currently being sifted through in terms of the data. So let's go ahead and also show you that you can, of course, if you make a mistake, be able to delete certain cards on your dashboard. But now let's go ahead and add that particular card once again. Let's say I made a mistake. So we're just going to sift through the data that we currently have. And then this is basically just you having the ability to be able to um, show which data you would want in relation to each other. And let's go ahead and do type. And that was the particular table that we just deleted. So let's go ahead and add it. And here we are able to change the name of the data. Let's go ahead and say it's monthly inventory price. And maybe I would want it to be more explicit that it's based on type, even though it's already essentially shown to me by the first header. So right here, we're able to get that back, but we can even have further manipulation of the data. As you can see here, I can edit it again. And do we want type? Do we want item? We can go back and make that decision once again. But let's stick to type for now. And now we can even add filters, right? So within these filters, let's say as someone that is prioritizing these numbers, maybe I just want to see the most necessary ones. And in terms to price, maybe I just want to see ones that are affecting me in terms of the prices that are above or equal to 10,000 USD every month, right? We're able to then even further manipulate how much data we can see based on these cards. So you can see the different use cases, and even if we go back here, with that filter, we can even change what is being shown. So what's being shown to us in your number is the very first entry, which was 46. So maybe you want to prioritize, oh, this is the only number that I want to see on this card. And you're able to change the type that is being shown. Of course, where it's appropriate, right? We will be able to show all these time series, area, line, but without the date, the chart wouldn't necessarily make any sense. But of course, we've given you that liberty just in case you would want to be able to sift it in a different type of visual manner. So while we are then able to add these charts, we can also then be able to export each one. Maybe I want just the CSV of this particular card. I can go ahead and export that. And let's see if it opens up for me, and it's precisely what my card is showing, right? And I can even export this with regards to PNG or JPEG because I want um, how that particular card currently looks. This makes more sense if it's like a pie chart, for example, wherein I want to keep that visualization. Um, I can go ahead and be able to do that. And this makes sense if the card itself is just exported, because then you can plug this to monthly reports, whether you want to be able to show this in your report. We also have the ability to export it in PDF. So it's a lot easier for your report. If you want to simply just attach it at the very end of it, you can do so. And then finally, we are able to export just the entire dashboard itself, just in case you would want to be able to keep the configuration of what it currently looks like. We are able to export that for you. For whatever use case you would need that particular arrangement to be. So keeping the arrangement and the sizing of each cards. Finally, as an organization partnered with FloWaste, you can then be able to add more people to be able to access this particular web application. And then they can go ahead and go in, see the default cards that we would normally recommend our users to be able to see, but then even further into that, they will then be able to create their own cards, be able to create their own dashboard, and be able to log in, log out, and not that not have that clash with whatever you're currently doing, right? So let's go ahead and add another user to the FloWaste organization. We're just setting a default password. As you can see there, it can be changed later on by the user itself. And let's go ahead and make Zach a user. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add him to my organization. And I can edit that again. Maybe I want Zach to be an admin. Maybe I had a mistake on his email, so on and so forth. We can, of course, then delete that. As an admin, I can reset their password. Maybe they forgot it, but even as for you as a user, if you want to change it, you can go ahead and do that here as well. And all of this is to be able to encapsulate the front end of what we're able to show you through the FloWaste platform.